You, Bill.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I mean, J.R.R. Tolkien has been around for a long
We're
time.
going live.
Okay, well, I know Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's
Okay. I'm going to interrupt you there. Sorry. We can talk Lord of the Rings later. I think we are live now, so everybody on your best behavior. Anyway, if you are watching at home live or later, we are so thankful that you are tuning in to this first ever, slightly haphazard trivia showdown. So to start off with, I'm Jake Dobrins, president and founder of Theophany Media, and we are pitting together the upcoming podcast, Creatively Christian, with the current podcast and some friends that will join us later, Church of the Geek. So we have creatives versus geeks, even though I know from this crowd that the geeks are creative and the creatives are also geeks in different ways. So there isn't really a stark divide, but for the purposes of advertising,
We'll
you know
find
how it
out.
goes. Yeah, that's true. That is true. All right. So I want to start with some introductions. If everybody could just give me a little, 2 to 3 sentence, who are you, whatever important details the world needs to know. And then also a representative from each side talk about the podcast. What is this podcast all about? So let's start with Brian in the Church of the Geeks side. Brian, who are you? And also tell us about your podcast.
Who am I? What a great question this. No. I am Brian Bennett. I'm a campus pastor for Lutheran Campus Ministry in Greater Pittsburgh and our student group Psalm. We have, I've been almost, coming up on 9 years now there, and that's really exciting. And I'm the founder and co-host now of Church of the Geek podcast with my friend Sam, which I hope I just pointed to, but
I don't know. We just point in different directions and assuming that they're there.
Yeah, I think it's all relative. So.
It is all relative.
Go ahead, Sam, introduce yourself and then I'll talk about the podcast.
Sure. And I'm Sam Blair. I'm also from Pittsburgh, actually just up the road a little bit from Brian, a mile or two. And I am a hospice chaplain with Bridges Hospice in Pittsburgh and been doing that for about 7 years. I've actually been doing hospice work for about 14 years. And I've been on Church of the Geek for 2-3 years now. Started as a listener, and now I'm one of the co-hosts.
That's right. You too, folks, can rise to the prestigious ranks of co-host of Church of the Geek, where you'll have dozens of listeners every month.
Yes.
So, but Church of the Geek, yeah, I started that back 7 years ago. We just actually had our 7-year anniversary, and a whopping 76 episodes. In that time, some fits and starts, but since Sam has come on, we've done almost probably 50 of those episodes, pretty much every other week. We're located on just about every place you can find us, and you can reach us at Geek Church on Twitter and Church of the Geek on Facebook, and geekchurch.blogspot.com if you need a website to go to.
Yeah. We talk about movies, comic books, TV, literature, all different kinds of fandom, and how we can read those things and engage those things from a faith-based perspective and have fun while we're doing it.
Thanks for putting the description in, which I realized as soon as you started talking, I'm like, I forgot to tell him what it's about.
Well, how about that?
That's why I have a co-host.
That is exactly why I have a co-host. We always say I'm the play-by-play, he's the color guy.
I'm the color guy.
That's pretty much it.
Awesome.
And we were really happy to be here. So thanks for letting us come in and lose miserably in this trivia contest.
Yes.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Brandon, why don't you tell us about yourself, and we can go through all the hosts, and then one of you guys can talk about what the show is.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Brandon Hollingsworth. I'm super happy to be here. I am the Chief Creative Officer and Chief Operations Officer for Brainy Pixel Productions. We are a Christian animation and production studio. We do everything from 2D animation to top-end 3D animation. Just released our first 22-minute pilot of our children's kids show, Cubekins. And we do comic books and hopefully soon toys and all sorts of awesome fun things as well. And I am privileged to be the anchor host for Theophany Media's new podcast coming in January, Creatively Christian. So I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. Lynn, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. That's when we're doing this. You can tell by the Santa hats, it's not really Christmas in July. I'm in Texas, and I'm a Christian author, a coach, and a speaker. And over the last 40 some years, I have put together a career that is largely entrepreneur. I actually went from being a business consultant to motivational speaker to the horse industry, was successful there, judged shows here and in Europe. And then God decided I should write books and go into ministry. So that's been like the last 12 years. And what I do now, besides write books, is help other people who have a plan and a vision from God. I help them take that vision closer to the finish line.
Perfect. Good. Bill, Mr. Second Santa hat wearer of the night. Who
Yeah,
are
I got
you?
the memo. I guess I'm the only one who got your memo. My name is
okay.
Bill Brooks. I am a singer-songwriter as well as a comic book creator. I'm going to get this out of my way. So currently, I am writing and drawing a book named Joseph, Favored Son of Israel. And if you think you know the story of Joseph, think again, because it is going to retell the story of Joseph, but as well as how it ties in to the New Testament and how it ties into how it foreshadows Jesus' life, death, burial, and resurrection. So stay tuned for that. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it is Artsy Bible Nerd on Instagram. All one word, Artsy, Bible, and Nerd. That's all of me. Those are the three adjectives I could think of.
Very good. Very good. You are an artsy Bible nerd indeed.
True.
Andrea, who are you? What are you all about?
Yeah, everybody, I'm Andrea Sandifer. I am a stay-at-home mom who I also love to write songs and lead worship up here in South Central Alaska. So I'm a mom of two, and my kids are 11 and 8 right now. So life is crazy busy, and but fantastically fun. And I'm gonna have to duck out early because Lynn, I'm taking my daughter to meet a new horse trainer. She's might work with. So she's very excited. She's like, "Mom, don't be late. We gotta go." I'm like, "I promise, honey. I'll go partake for a while." So excited to. I don't know. I'm no good at trivia, so this will be maybe a little tricky, but. Yeah, this is fun. It's good to be here. And I think, the newest thing, you guys don't even know this yet. I got asked to lead worship for an online women's conference next month. So looking forward to that. It's just a weird world of internet fellowship right now. So excited to give that a try. So looking forward to that. That's about it.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Brandon, why don't you summarize Creatively Christian, what the show is all about?
Yeah, sure. So Creatively Christian is a podcast that Jake kind of dreamed up and brought in a bunch of hosts to help him make it happen. And we're all about inspiring and empowering and educating and helping new Christian creatives or old Christian creatives out there grow in their skill, connect them with other Christian creatives, and hopefully inspiring a whole new generation of Christian creatives out there as well. We know that in the creative industries, especially, it's often very, very difficult to kind of get traction as a Christian. And it's also often hard to find out where to get help or where to find knowledge. And so we're hoping to fill that gap and supercharge a whole new generation or generations of people who want to use their gifts that are given to them by God to glorify his kingdom.
Excellent.
Exactly. Okay, the moment some of you have been waiting for, others of you have been dreading. We are going to do a Christmas-themed trivia showdown. Now, it's kind of tough to do this virtually, so we're just going to have to kind of work through it. You also probably have noticed our teams are a little bit uneven right now, but we are confident that Church of the Geek is super smart, and then our hosts are also smart, and so it's going to be a good time. Let me put it that way without insulting anybody. So to start out,
Reinforcement. The cavalry is coming. The cavalry is coming.
That's true. There is reinforcements
Suck me out.
coming. And we'll lose Andrea's brain power. It'll all somehow work out. Somehow. So there's a lot of different ways we could decide who goes first.
Who can recite the most digits of pi?
Oh,
Wow. Can anybody get past
I'm
2?
guessing Brian would win that.
Okay,
Are you saying that I would stack the deck, Bill?
I have old ears up here and I didn't even understand what Brian said.
That's okay.
That's
Sorry,
fine.
Sorry,
Don't worry
Lynn.
about it.
They're the geeks, you know. So we'll just do an old fashioned. This is what I do with my middle school students sometimes. What number am I thinking of? Whoever can get the closest. And I'm going to do 1
Is
to
that Price
10.
or Right rules? Or okay,
I don't
just
know.
closest.
Just closest. Yes. Did you have a question, Brandon?
I was going to guess.
Oh, okay.
You don't even know the range.
Between 1 and
1 and
what?
10. 1 and 10.
Between 1 and 2.
My guess would
1
not have
and
been
10.
good then.
Sam, go
Yes.
ahead. You take it for
Because
us.
that's easy.
Okay.
Talk about whole number integers.
Yeah.
Could we do
E.
this?
I'm guessing E.
Oh,
Can we do this like rock, paper, scissors, and you go 1, 2, 3, and we go ahead and put our fingers up, and that way we all guess at once?
okay. Wait, everybody's guessing?
No.
I'm just gonna get crazy.
No. Sam's
gonna
gonna
have-
guess for us.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna-
Sam and Brandon, they can be the representatives.
okay. What's
I
the
got
range
them
again?
on both sides of me. I don't know what everybody else has, so it works.
All right,
Oh,
so what's the
well, perfect.
range? 1 to 10?
1 to 10.
All right,
All
go
right.
ahead, Sam. You guess.
Okay.
7.
I'm going to go 8.
They just
Well,
like Price is Right rules.
It was 4, so technically 7 is closer. There you go. There you
job,
go.
Sam.
Super scientific way to pick the first person. So with that, we got Church of the Geek going first. I have a list of some questions, obviously. And the first round is just, I asked the question, you guys got to come up with the answer. So how we're going to do it is I'm going to give it to Church of the Geek. And if they can't guess it correctly, Creatively Christian will get a shot. And then if nobody gets it, I'll just reveal the answer and then we'll go back to Creatively Christian. So everybody should start with the even amount of questions, if that makes sense.
And can
But
we
the other-
confer?
Yeah, you can confer in whatever fashion you want, but each time I'll probably select kind of like one spokesman, or you guys can
Yeah.
just kind of rotate among yourselves.
That's
Mhm.
fine.
Whatever that looks like for you.
Completely chaotic. It sounds great.
Zoom
It sounds
chat, text, hand symbols, however you want to communicate virtually, or just talk in front of everybody else.
All of our answers will be finalized by saying this is the way.
This is the
There
way.
you go. And then after the standard pick an answer out of thin air questions, then I got some multiple choice. The questions get a little harder, and I got a few multiple choice ones that theoretically help you out. And then finally, the final round is each team has some questions they came up with, and and then they'll ask the other team. So we'll get some new ones that I didn't come up with from just hours and hours of scouring the internet and reading everything there is about Christmas. So there you go. Well, that is what is up. Let us get started. That is what people came for. And of course, all the lovely personalities here. So, and I will keep track of score. I have a paper and pen. That's how high tech we are.
Keeping it old school.
So, and just maybe like a minute for the conferring kind of thing.
A minute's a long time on a podcast, just so you know.
It is. That's true. Okay.
15
30.
seconds.
But it will be a
15
minute of
seconds.
Sam and I talking, which
Yes.
is super long. It's extra long for everyone else listening.
Mhm.
That's how they got 76 episodes.
That is exactly it. It's only like 6.
It's really seven and a half minutes, right?
Yes.
I'll give you 30 seconds then, and you guys can confer, and then one of you can blurt out the answer. All right. Question 1. In the song Frosty the Snowman, what made Frosty come to life?
It was the silk hat.
Yeah, must
The
have
old
been
silk
some
hat.
magic in that old silk hat they found.
Mm-hmm.
For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around.
And we're going to get copyright flagged. That's okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
oh!
that's
quick, everybody,
Commons. That's Commons, I think.
I don't
Maybe.
know.
I don't
Rankin
know
and
what year
Bass
it
might
is.
have that one. Sorry.
It's okay.
I was even the one who said that. Don't make music.
Yeah.
Don't use music.
It's okay. It is
I don't think.
okay.
I think the bots will miss
Don't
that.
tell Google.
I think
Yeah.
they'll miss it.
It will hopefully be in the public domain, that one.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't think
No.
so. I think Rankin and Bass got that one still.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Well,
Did they
It's
get it
working.
right?
It was
I'm
nice
dying
knowing
they
to
did get it
know.
right.
Short
They
code.
did get it right, by the way.
Yay!
You're right.
Surging
you got a little
ahead.
distracted there. Some of these are easier than others, but
I'm in deep trouble here.
it's okay. You just got to know your Christmas
Yeah,
songs.
we're gonna get one like, what were the laces of the shoes of the wise men made of?
Yes.
I mean, that one's
Well,
obvious. Isn't that
laces?
obvious? That's
I have
obvious.
I have to toss that one now.
They didn't have laces. That's the trick question. All right. Creatively Christian folks. Question 1 for you guys. According to legend, what holiday goodies were made to resemble a shepherd's staff as a reminder of the shepherds who visited baby Jesus?
Mm.
I think it's what do you think, Andrea? I think it's
Totally candy cane.
I think it's Reese's peanut butter cups. What do you think?
Oh, there's that too. So
Nutter butters. It might be
You got
What's
Nutter
your
shepherd's
final
pain
answer?
in my
there it
peanut
is.
butter.
There's the other butters.
You got chocolate in my.
All right, Bill, what do you
Did I
think?
hear a final answer?
You know what? I think I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say candy cane.
Wow, your limb was correct. That was the correct
Ding,
way
ding, ding,
to get out.
You didn't say
on.
final answer.
It's a good limb.
I just took it as your final answer.
Oh,
That's okay.
I'll say it now. Final answer.
It was right. So good.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
Started off with
sound
some
effects.
easy ones.
We need sound effects, Jake.
You can make your own sound effects.
All right, awesome. I'm
Right,
official sound effects guy.
I gotta head out, guys. But good
Okay.
luck.
What?
You guys,
Thank you,
I know.
Andrea.
Thank
for
you,
your
Andrea.
contribution.
Easy ones, and I'm gonna leave. So
We only got one question.
Your
Have
daughter's
fun.
But you got it
important.
right.
Bye, Andrea.
Okay,
Bye,
bye,
Have
Andrea.
fun.
Bye, Andrea.
Have fun selecting horses in the dark. Bye.
I thought there
All
were
right.
dogs up there. And
I
stuff.
We're
know there's-
already eliminating ourselves. Just kidding.
You are the
Your
weakest
ass.
link.
Your
Okay.
answer is wrong. You're off the show.
So, Church
she was a
of
better
the
host.
Geek guys, let's get going with the next question.
Shouldn't they go first? They should go next. Oh no, that was your.
No,
I'm sorry.
'cause-
Yeah, that
I'm
was
sorry.
theirs.
There's actually been 2 questions. My bad.
Look, Brian,
sorry,
this
sorry.
isn't your show. You can't make the rules, man.
Well,
I'm trying to help you out. Come
everything's
on.
subject to change. It's fine.
Why are we so
All right.
honest? Why are we so stinking
Oh,
honest?
This isn't Church of
Right.
the Math. It's Church of the Geek. So
True that, though. True that. All right, the question for the Church of the Geek is, what Bing Crosby song is the best-selling single ever based on physical copies sold? What Bing Crosby song is the best-selling single ever?
ooh.
Really want me to like bring the stream down with me singing? I just want to sing it. I'm not gonna.
No singing.
Are you thinking
Yet.
White Christmas or Silver
Yes.
Bells?
No, it's got to be White Christmas.
That was the first thing that popped in my mind,
Yeah.
but then yeah.
I don't
What's
think.
your
Yeah, I
final
don't-
answer?
No, we're definitely going White Christmas.
Yeah, we'll go White Christmas.
White Christmas is correct.
Ding, 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 ding.
Trivia.
In terms of any
They-
songs,
actually
that's the
sang that?
best-selling single.
They built a whole movie around that song. So
Yeah.
So
They did.
He hated
is true.
that song.
Did he
I
really?
don't,
As a
I
matter
don't
of
blame him.
fact, he only sang it once because he hated it.
Wow.
That's really interesting.
That is
That's
interesting.
trivia.
That is trivia.
That's how you
Hey,
sell most
we're learning
copies
so
ever.
much.
Don't
Hey, do we
sing
get
yourself
bonus
to
points
liver.
for that?
If it comes down to a
Doesn't
tie,
work like
sure.
that. If it comes, there we go. Okay, well, we are cruising right along. Well, I don't know about cruising,
Like
but we're
Santa
going
and his
along.
sleigh.
So, creatively Christian folks are 3 remaining. Let's see who gets eliminated this round. Just kidding.
Yeah, there we go.
What?
The question is, what does Noel mean in Latin?
Hmm.
Ooh.
Uh,
All right.
It means
I took
Christmas.
French. I took Spanish.
It
I
means
never took
Christmas.
any Latin.
Latin's the root of those, so
Yeah, yeah.
Well, let me see.
So
In French, it's Joyous Noel.
I believe it's birth. So something to do with birth.
I don't think so.
what's your final answer?
Yeah, Bill, what's our final answer?
So French birth is
All I know is in
native
French, Merry Christmas is Joyous Noel. Except they
Joyeux
spell joyous
Noel.
with an X on the end.
All right,
Happy
final
birthday.
answer.
I don't
Final
know.
answer. It means
Yeah.
French fries.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
well, if we're gonna go and pretend Bill had the final answer,
No.
birth is
No,
correct.
we're not doing that. We're not pretending that.
You
You
have
should.
the
When
final
somebody helps you
serious
out.
answer. Birth is correct, or roughly.
Yes, I have the
roughly
final
close
answer.
Okay.
Final
to
answer.
birth
Yes,
and
I was to say, Bill, you should let him have. You should take the final answer.
Yeah.
Step up to the plate.
Oh boy.
Jump in there with confidence, Bill, even if you don't know this right answer. So
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You guys are tied, so you
Yes.
guys are doing pretty good. But it starts off relatively easy and theoretically gets harder. Theoretically.
Okay. My dog
Okay.
wants in, so I'm going to let him in here for a minute so he doesn't bark.
Yeah, go.
That's fine. That is fine.
that count as a new teammate for them?
Hey, whatever helps.
Maybe.
You know,
It might.
as long as he doesn't bark any copyrighted songs. So. So, question 4, Church of the Geek. In what modern day country was Saint Nicholas born?
That was Turkey, correct?
It was. Bishop of Smyrna,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, so Turkey.
Turkey is correct.
Ding, 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 ding.
There you go. Got some theology nerds in there.
Well, I actually remember that most from
The Veggie Tales.
David Sedaris.
Ah,
Mm.
He had a there was one of his stories is about Father Christmas and the story of Saint Nicholas, and and if you look, I think it's called 4 to 8 Black Men, if you can find it. And you need to listen to it. It's hysterical. But that's how I remember it. Yeah.
Whatever works.
It works.
That's good. You guys are good. Haven't stumped you yet. All right, Creatively Christian.
Present.
Here is your question. In the 1964 classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what was the name of Rudolph's elf friend who wanted to be a dentist?
Herbie.
Hermie.
Hermie. You're right.
Ooh.
Hermie.
Hermie is correct. Yes. I always thought it was Herbie or something until I looked that up. It is
That was
Hermie.
Hermie.
I want to be a
like little
dentist.
A
That's
dentist.
perfect.
And oh, by the way, that was almost my question. So my multiple choice question, but not quite. So
You should have written 10.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. Now, Church of the Geek. Here is your question. What country commonly eats Kentucky Fried Chicken as a Christmas meal?
Alabama. Oh, wait.
Country.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Alabama.
So, Sam, I'm going to tell you this. I
Yeah.
went to South Africa, and they had Kentucky Fried Chickens everywhere.
Okay.
I would not be surprised if that's that. Otherwise, I'm kind of lost.
I was thinking maybe Japan. This one's got me stumped. I mean, my thought is Japan because it seems like, or It could be South Africa. I mean, who really wants their Kentucky Fried Chicken that much?
I'm just
Around the
trying,
world.
well, good point there, Brandon. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of places where it might be seen as something really special
Yeah.
to get, something really, it's a festival, sort of a festal kind of meal, something special. Because otherwise I'm going to tell you right now, I don't got a whole lot to do. I don't know.
All right. I'll just go with my gut and say Japan.
The correct answer is, drum roll, Japan. That was actually
Yeah.
right.
This is the
Pretty
way.
good.
That was awesome.
This is the way.
Apparently some KFC guy back in the day convinced everybody this is what Americans basically did for Christmas.
True.
And now it's a craze. So
Wow.
I read that in Japan, 5% of their annual sales come from people pre-ordering their KFC Christmas dinner.
Wow.
It's
In
such a
the-
huge chunk of
I can confirm that in the country of Alabama, we do the same thing. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
well, there you go.
I
Yeah,
was thinking, like, what country would have the weirdest relationship with American food around Christmas time?
fair
And
enough.
Great
that-
call. I will never doubt you again, Sam. I was sitting there thinking, if Sam gets this wrong, he's off the podcast. Your job is safe.
All them dollars.
Good job.
Oh yeah. I'm paying Sam a lot, I'll tell you.
I know. I have to watch out for my, my stream here.
Well, you guys are doing really good. So far, everybody's gotten it right. So, I mean, the pressure is on. The pressure is on. Well, Creatively Christian, are you ready?
We are ready.
Yes. This one's a Bible question.
Yeah.
In which gospel is the angel Gabriel's visit to Mary recorded? Which gospel?
Brandon, I'm guessing Luke instead of Matthew because Luke is the most, he writes the most words.
Lynn, I think
He's
you said it
verbose. He talks about everything.
I think it is Luke.
I think Luke chapter 1, I think it's 20 verses 28 and 30. I'm just
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Final answer
Do
is
we get
Luke.
extra points for
right.
the
You don't
verse?
have to, like,
Luke is correct. You do not get
Yes.
extra points for the verse, but good job.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good. Didn't ask the pastors the Bible question. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
We're like,
Yeah. All right. Excellent job. Okay. This one's probably too easy, but here you go. Church of the Geek. What movie starring Bruce Willis is sometimes controversially labeled a Christmas movie?
Moonlight. Is it Moon? That's not Moonlighting. That's a TV series. Die Hard.
Correct.
Oh,
I know Brandon likes that one.
I was going to say Striking Distance, but Die Hard 2 is up there.
That's because it's in Pittsburgh.
That's right.
I've never actually
Tunnels.
seen Die Hard, so
What? We're
I
no
know.
longer
Yeah.
friends, Jake.
yeah.
I know, yeah.
Over with.
Maybe I'll put it on my holiday viewing.
Look,
even
that's
though
that's close-handed doctrine, man. That's close-handed doctrine. So.
All right. Good job. Creatively Christian, are you ready for your
Ready.
next one? All right.
Die Hard.
What?
Oh wait.
It's not Die Hard.
It's Die
It's
Hard
not
2.
Die Hard.
Or two.
What Christmas movie features a cameo from a U.S. president? They were not the current president at the time.
Home Alone.
Is that your final answer?
Ooh, yeah, that could be. That was Donald Trump in it.
Yep.
Oh,
That's my final answer.
I'm
Lynn, do you
with
concur?
Bill. I'm with Bill.
Brandon, do you
Okay.
concur?
Sure, I have no clue.
Final
The-
answer.
Answer is Home Alone 2.
Oh,
I was hoping you would add the second one in there.
Oh, we didn't get a chance to steal that.
You're right. You didn't get a
Ooh.
chance to steal that. I just took
wouldn't have
that from
known
you
it.
guys.
I did know it. My daughter
You
just
did.
watched all of the Home Alone movies, even Home Alone 4, which God knows
I didn't
why.
even know there was a fourth one.
Like Home Alone 3, it's a different kid. And Home Alone 4 is a whole nother different kid. I think it went direct to DVD. So I'm just
Interesting.
It's fine. It's not a problem. Not a problem.
Okay, you're right. I broke
I
my
don't
own
care.
rules.
That's
Home
okay.
No
Alone
worries.
4.
No
Home Alone
worries.
4.
Home
We
Alone
got bills to
4.
pay. The tagline on that
Home
was "We
Alone
got bills to
5.
pay."
Home Alone 5. Look at this cash cow. That's
Horrible Parenting 5.
Yeah, good. Our next competition will be to make up movie sequels. Sounds good.
There you go.
All right, in that case, it is time for Church of the Geeks question. So your question is, in the movie It's a Wonderful Life, what town did George Bailey live in?
Do you know this, Brian? I don't know this one.
I've watched it. Oh my gosh, I've watched it so many times and now. Oh dear.
Okay, I got Japan, so this is on you.
I know, right?
The answer is not Japan.
It's Japantown. Don't
I
let
think
it
you
get
said
you.
final answer. Samuel said final answer.
Yeah.
Final answer.
I cannot place it.
You're gonna say it. I'm gonna like put my head through the wall behind me. Oh my goodness.
That'll be fun to watch.
It would be, wouldn't it? Yeah, especially if I hit the stud and it's not going anywhere then.
What's the name of the bank?
It's a savings Atlanta. Oh.
Would you like to offer a guess or pass?
It's
I
Nope.
can't.
It's gone.
I don't
Nope.
got it.
I don't have it. I don't know it.
All right, we'll pass it to Creatively Christian.
So just to be fair, the last time that we missed a question, they did not get the option to pass.
How about I give them a point for that one since they knew what the answer was?
That sounds good.
Or just no, just don't leave. Just leave it. Just leave it. We didn't know it.
Yeah, we'll just call it
They
even.
didn't know this. We'll just call it even.
All right,
That's
what's the
all right.
answer, Bill? I don't know what the answer is. What's the answer? What town do they live in?
Bedford Falls. Merry Christmas, Bedford Falls.
Merry Christmas, Bedford Falls.
Bedford Falls
Oh.
is correct.
Wasn't even close.
I thought it was
No.
French fry.
Good job,
right.
Bill.
Good job. All right, good job.
Artsy Bible nerd. Yay.
Woo! Yeah. Okay, so let's see. It would be Creatively Christian's turn. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Good. All right, your question then is, what is the most common meat to serve as the main meal at an American Christmas dinner?
I think it's turkey, guys.
It's either
I would
turkey
guess
or
turkey,
ham.
unless
In
it's a
my
trick
life,
question.
Turkey.
I think it's turkey.
Or
Turkey.
ham. I believe ham might be.
It's one or the other.
Well,
Well,
thinking
pick
turkey.
one.
And KFC.
It's
I'm like-
turducken.
KFC.
That's really good.
I think
We'll
we
let-
have 2 turkeys, but Bill, are you feeling ham really big? That's the question.
not. I would have. Let's go with turkey. I'm going to go with turkey. I'm voting for turkey.
That's final answer.
Yes.
Turkey is correct.
Oh.
Turkey is correct.
Boy, I was all over that ham.
I was all
Yeah.
over the ham too.
That's what I prefer. But anyway.
We have prime rib at my Christmases usually, actually.
Ooh.
We just
That's
like
a
to
good
have-
call. if
Well-
that's
Yeah.
it. Ah.
We're all
And I
going to
was
the
throwing
we're all
out
going to
meat
Jake's
as
house.
lunatic.
Yeah.
I prefer a filet mignon.
Whoa.
Jake, what time is dinner? We'll all be there.
I don't know. Okay. I actually don't know. So I'm not in charge of scheduling. All right. We will go to Church of Geeks question then. Your question is, what U.S. state produces the most Christmas trees?
Oh boy. Not a state in the Midwest, I would imagine.
I got to think something out.
I'm thinking Vermont.
Oh, that's interesting. I was going west.
You were going west, like
big.
Oregon.
Yeah, or Washington, but yeah,
What about Colorado?
Sure.
Sure.
I mean, I was thinking out that way. I was thinking
Yeah.
big, big open spaces, big, lots of land to cover it, for that to cover. I was thinking the rainforest there issue up in Washington. So, but
Got a final answer? What are you feeling? What's the gut saying?
yeah. Was your Vermont like a really strong
No,
one or no? Okay, so let's. Want to go Oregon? They got
I'd say
a
Oregon.
pine tree on there. They got a pine tree on their license plate, don't they?
Yes.
yeah, probably. Yeah.
Let's go with Oregon.
We'll go with Oregon.
The answer is.
Oh no!
Oregon.
Oh.
Oh, I did it again. I'm terrible at running this game. Next time, we need somebody else to do that.
Wait, didn't you say Oregon?
Yeah.
Oh, we were right.
Oh, yeah. Why are we mad about that? Yeah, you got it right.
Okay. I thought you were like, and the answer is the way you said it. I was like, oh, we were wrong. I'm like,
Brian's
no, don't say
automatically
it.
assuming he's wrong.
I built too much up. Yeah. Oregon is correct. That's my home state.
Oh,
We do
there
have a
go.
lot of those trees. Yep. And yes, it's on our license plate.
Oregon plug.
I just knew it wasn't the great
Yeah.
country of Alabama, so I knew it
Definitely not.
It wasn't my country. So
Cypress
pine
trees.
I'm in Oregon now, and it's really interesting. Finding a real Christmas tree costs you a lot of money.
Yeah.
Where in Oregon, it's like $20.
you don't
maybe
have an
30.
axe?
No, there's not any trees to cut down here. Well,
Oh.
a couple. Just a couple.
And they're in my neighbor's yard.
Yeah, it would make somebody really mad.
Yeah. We'll take all the green we can get. Okay, then. So that leaves this is the last question of the regular round before round 2. Goes to Creatively Christian. So I couldn't come up with a good way to phrase this. So if you need clarification on what I'm saying, let me know. That probably just scared you that I have that disclaimer before it. But here's the question, okay? According to a Facebook analysis, how many weeks before Christmas is the most common time in the year for a couple to break up?
Oh,
So what I'm looking for is a number of weeks.
Total guess on this, I'm thinking probably 4.
I was going to say 3. So
I was going to
yeah,
say
right
3
after
too.
Thanksgiving when you've just met the parents. And
yeah,
Two.
Get the presents in your arm.
and figured out that they really hate you. So
that's right.
Okay, so like how long would it be like before? So if you go like to 2 weeks, you're like, man, do I really want to keep up with this? Is it worth buying the gift?
Nah, 2
Yeah.
weeks, you're too close. If you bail out at 2 weeks, you're a big loser, but
It's like 2
3
hours.
weeks, 3 weeks is that good middle ground,
3 weeks?
1 week
I don't have to
is just
buy a
a jerk
gift,
move.
I just got some free turkey, got some sugar. I don't have to buy a gift, kind of
Okay,
like that.
I'm good with 3. Bill?
3.
3.
3 weeks.
All right, that is the incorrect answer.
Ooh,
The incorrect answer. So we are passing it to Church of the Geek. Do you guys have another answer?
So it's not 3 weeks.
It is not 3 weeks. That is what has been established.
I mean, if you get a bad Christmas present, I'd say like a week.
No.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's 6 weeks because you hit Thanksgiving, you are into the shopping season. You got to break up before Thanksgiving. One, you don't want to do Thanksgiving with the parents. If you're even thinking this, so
You just don't even come close to it.
All right, you're getting some help here.
Oh, the cavalry has arrived.
We call our lifeline.
Don't get too excited. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Shana. Hey, how many weeks?
Hey.
According to Facebook analysis, how many weeks before Christmas do couples break up most commonly? We think 6.
Ooh.
There's a chance to steal the answer from the other.
Yeah.
I'm saying 6.
You came in just the right time.
3. They gave 3 and they were wrong.
I
They
think
said 3
6 sounds
weeks. They
good.
were wrong.
I would go with 6. I would even say the breakup happens before Thanksgiving. So yeah, 6 sounds about right.
Okay. All right. That's it. This is the way. 6.
6. That is the incorrect answer.
Oh no.
Ah,
That is incorrect. So I will reveal the truth to you. It
According,
is
wait, according to Facebook. So, you know.
Yeah,
according
exactly.
to somebody took Facebook data and organized or looked at it and figured out when do people break up with their significant others.
There's a technical word for that. It's analyze. So
Analyzed, yes. Okay, that works too. The answer according to this set of data is 2 weeks before
2
Christmas.
weeks.
Oh,
Lynn.
They
Wow.
break
had
up 2 weeks before Christmas.
And that's
Wow.
because you guys, you
That's
all
harsh.
are thinking that they're already tight enough that they've already met the parents. And it's like, no, most of them haven't met anybody. And they're kind of going, is this worth the gift? And they're going 2 weeks out. No, I don't think so.
thinking.
Good
I was
call,
thinking.
Lynn.
I'm thinking with my 21-year married brain. Like my gift was bought in August,
Yeah.
so that it was set. Like, all right, we're not going to do. Like, no, they're all thinking 2 weeks out. They're waiting until the night before Christmas if they're going to get them a gift.
They're shopping
Yeah.
at Walgreens Christmas. That's kind of
That's
what's going
it.
on there.
Because you don't want to be, especially if it's your first, like, you're new in this relationship. You don't want to be, you're going to get the gift from Walgreens. So it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like it's too serious. And it's not, you're going to find that mid-range gift in Walgreens. You're good.
It's the little dancing snowman, that does that thing. That's the gift you're getting. So yeah.
Mhm.
No, but
There you go.
there's so much pressure though, because if you have somebody and you give them that kind of like chintzy gift, they're going to go, am I going to invest any more time in somebody who has that bad of taste? And
It's
is
a
that
gamble.
kind of
So
like,
how many
It's a
weeks
gamble.
after Christmas do people
thank
break
you.
up?
You
That's-
gave me chintzy, sayonara.
Hey, wait
Fair
a minute.
enough.
A dancing
Kentucky Fried.
snowman is awesome. That and a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it's on.
There you
So-
go. Well, fun fact, the second most common time to break up is right before Valentine's Day.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
then the third,
Yeah.
right before spring break. So
Oh,
I wonder
you
why.
know where people's priorities are. Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah.
Well,
So where do
well,
we stand, Jake?
where do we stand? You guys
He's
are
not keeping
actually
score. He doesn't know.
I am keeping score. You guys are actually tied up if we pass that Home Alone 2-1 to them. If we don't give them that point, which I'm inclined to give you guys that point just because I messed everything up. So by giving you guys that point, you guys both have 6 points.
all right.
That
All
is a
right.
tie.
All right.
Tied at the end of the first round, so that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Now
No knockout blows here. All right. Let's go. Full distance.
let me
Is this,
see.
is this where we get a corporate sponsor to step in and advertise something?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, yeah.
You gonna do that?
Oh no, I was waiting for the
Sponsored by
corporate
Brainy
sponsor.
Pixel.
Do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, go for it,
This
Shana.
message is brought to you by.
Hey, Shana, what? Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's a great segue.
Hi, Shayna.
Hello, everyone. I am driving from my church, so I apologize. I'm not showing my video. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I know Brian and Sam through their work on Church of the Geek, and I serve as a priest in the Episcopal Church here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So
Lancaster.
I'm pleased to, yeah, Lancaster.
Wow. We got to hook up. All 4 of us got to get together.
Oh, are you nearby?
I'm in Camp Hill.
What? Oh my gosh, I just worked in St. Stephen's Cathedral in Harrisburg. So I wasn't too far from you about a few months ago.
That is
I'd love
fantastic.
to connect.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, what else about? Keep telling us about yourself.
We're seeing a really lovely graphic, Shana.
What's that?
We're seeing a really lovely graphic about a
Mhm.
particular thing that you do that you're the founder and director of.
Oh, FieldCon!
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not thinking. So yes, I am clergy and the founder and creator of FieldCon, where theology meets pop culture. That's part of the way that Brian and Sam and I, how we all connected. As a matter of fact, I think I met Sam and then was introduced to Brian, and somehow Brian and I, our relationship took off from there, but I love them both. And so I'm really into pop culture and geeking out and drinking whiskey and smoking cigars and loving on Jesus, you know?
Sounds like
Amen.
And an IPA every now and again.
Wow.
Every
there we
now-
No, you can't be perfect.
Yeah,
We all
I know,
fall
I
short
know.
of the glory of God.
yeah, very true. Kind of fell off on that last one.
No, I'm sorry, y'all.
Does Brian
about
drink Pilsner or
yourself?
something?
I'm a stout porter guy.
Okay.
Ugh, no. Oh.
My body won't let me drink IPAs anymore, but I'm with you. I'll watch you drink an IPA.
I
Sounds
don't know. I
weird.
get a
Sorry.
taste for them every now and again. An IPA and hard cider. I guess I kind of go on the lighter side of a brew, but I'm willing to experiment with most things. I'm not much of a stout person. I'm not a fan of like Guinness and, you know, those deeper, richer. Are those tears? I see you crying. I see you crying. But I'm open to trying. But yeah, those aren't my go-tos. I'm more of a spirit girl.
Get a nice oatmeal milk stout and
That just sounds disgusting and like sounds like it should be breakfast.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's it.
only,
Can
it's
be.
only it could be if
Maybe no.
except people
Maybe
frown on it,
no.
evidently. So
Wow. All right.
Theocon, she's the brains behind it, and she has this great. I want to lift her up because she has this whole from blackface to Black Panther talk that she gave, and it is so good. And talking about representation in pop culture and the way Black Panther has really turned some stuff on its head. So she's brilliant.
So how can I find Theocon if I was looking on the web? How can I follow Theocon? Anyone?
Janet, did you unmute yourself? Go ahead.
Yep. Wait. Maybe we could say.
Yeah, you can find it at theocon.live.
.live.
Yeah, theocon.live. And also our every third Thursday of the month, we're doing Theocon Thursday on YouTube. And we just had our holiday special.
Cool.
Drop this past Thursday. So we continue these conversations that we normally have at Theocon. And our entire Theocon, instead of being live this year, was online. And there were some really interesting and really fabulous panelists that were on there.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We lost
maybe,
her.
Cool.
I think maybe she's home. Oh, no.
I think we just had our corporate sponsorship.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
True that.
Okay.
Yep. And all those links are already in the description. I did that ahead of time.
Ooh.
Creatively Christian.
Jake,
Church the
you're
Geek,
on top of
and
things.
Theocon. Because I knew
Nice.
Shana was coming. So there
I'm
you
always
go.
scrambling at the last minute to
There you
stuff those
go.
in. Nice.
Well, yeah, I might not be the best trivia host, but I try to get the technical stuff out of the way.
You're great. You're doing great,
Try
Jake.
to.
I love it.
Well, after that great break, perfect time for her to join us. Let's move on to the multiple choice section of the of our time here today. So,
Does the money double in this round?
yes,
All
from
right.
zero.
Okay.
0 times 0, if you remember what that
It's
is.
more zeros.
It is just
So
more
many
zeros.
zeros.
Okay. Hopefully you can see my screen.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
I thought I was like something
Nice.
happened. I thought
This is the latest
Fancy.
technology.
Dang, Jake.
Whose question is this?
Who we at? This would be Church of the Geek, right?
Mhm.
We just finished with Creatively Christian. Oh my goodness, I just forgot.
it's even.
We had an even
so
we had an even number of questions, right?
Right,
Yeah.
but
So it doesn't matter.
who was
Yeah.
the last
it
person?
doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter. We'll just do Church of the Geek then. And the first question is, in the Christmas story, The Gift of the Magi, what does the wife sell in order to purchase a gift for her husband? Your possible answers are her pearls, her hair, her iPhone, or her dress.
Totally iPhone.
I think it's the hair.
It's her
Sam.
hair.
Yeah. It's because it was really shocking. I remember reading it, and it was really
Yes, it's
shocking.
actually
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Am
go-
I coming through now?
yeah,
you are.
you're
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Okay, I'm in agreement with. I'm on your team, right?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
We certainly didn't ask you to come to this to be on their team. You're too
Awesome.
smart for that.
I didn't know how many teams are represented, but yes, I remember this story because somebody had said something about selling wigs. So, I'm like, oh, okay. So she was selling like hair weaves and extensions. I just thought it was really funny.
Yes. Good job. So that's final answer, I take it.
It is. This is the
Everybody
way.
seems to agree.
Yeah.
This is the way.
Here's the trivia. She sold her hair to buy him a watch fob, and he sold his watch to buy her a hair comb.
Oh
Yes.
my.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yes, the hair is the correct answer, by the way, as you probably gleaned. So I've only seen like the Mickey Mouse Christmas version of this. That's my familiarity. They kind of
I've
do a
never
riff
heard
off
of the
of
story.
it.
And so Minnie sold her
So-
ears, I guess, and she doesn't have any hair.
No, I don't remember what she sold.
The bow.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
So,
sold her dress and
good
Mickey sold his
job, Kevin.
pants, and so they were.
That was the
That's
different
a
version.
whole
I
different-
think. That was
that's
a
a-
different version.
Mhm.
So.
That's all they got anyway.
Okay, I'm coming on my laptop.
That was
Special
spooky.
effects.
Wow.
Okay, there we go.
There we
There
are.
she
Hi,
is.
Shayna.
Okay.
Coming in
All
from
right.
the outer realm.
Okay, so this is Creatively Christian's question. Ooh. Here we go. Oh, is it going to move? Yes. Okay. What year was Christmas declared a national holiday in the U.S.? Your options are 1905, 1776, 1870, and 1830.
What do you
Well-
think?
Good
What do you
enough.
think,
Well,
gang?
It wasn't 1776
Nope. I don't think it wasn't
Why do you say
1905.
because we just had a Declaration of Independence. We didn't ratify the Constitution until 1789.
Right. Get up with it, Jake.
I'm old enough to know that. Off the top of my head, I probably was there, but I can't remember.
I think it was 1830, Lynn. What do you think?
Well, I'm just thinking Thanksgiving, didn't that come through under Lincoln, which would have been like 64, 3, 2, whatever?
Oh yeah. Good
So
point.
if they did Thanksgiving in 1870, that means like 1830.
1830 would have
The
been.
only thing I would have against that is, do they actually have national holidays? I mean, the Fed was pretty small back then.
If only. I don't know. I'm good with 1870 or 1830, but I don't know. So I
Which
couldn't tell you
one?
for sure.
If I just had two to pick from, it would be 1830 and 1905, just based upon when they started doing that.
Let's do a 50-50.
Well, Bill, let's go to Bill.
It doesn't work like that. Yeah, Bill, you're the tiebreaker.
Bill has no opinion. Bill has no guess. No, I'm not even in the ballpark.
All right. What do you think, Lynn? 1830 or 1905? I think 1830.
Let's go with 1830.
Final answer, 1830.
Final answer is 1830.
Woo!
That is incorrect. No, I said that was your final answer. That's not a correct answer.
Oh,
What
It's
is
not
it?
a correct answer. I was just
Lynn.
I was repeating what you're saying, which means it moves to
Oh, okay.
the Church of the Geek Squad
The time for the
and
steal.
friends.
Yeah.
What do you think? It is not 1830.
This
I
This question
again,
brought to you by
also
Best
thanks
Buy.
to Lynn's reasoning, I don't think it's 1776 either.
I think it's 1905.
I think it's 1905 because I think it's linked to the labor movement, not anything else. Shayna, what do you think?
Well, yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one because Christmas is Christ Mass. It's heavily linked to the Catholic Church. Catholic Church. Okay, yeah, I like Lynn's deduction. The war of the Revolutionary War, independent from Britain, Protestantism in colonial U.S., some infighting with the Protestants and Catholics. I don't know.
This is it? I mean, 1870 or 1905. I think those are our two main choices, right? So
Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, 65, 1870 doesn't seem like a really good time after all the enslaved folks were free to declare a Christmas holiday. But they were celebrating in Mass's house during those times.
You guys know your
Yeah.
stuff. I should do more history questions.
Oh, and that, I don't know.
US.
I almost dare say 1776.
no, it's not. I don't think it's. I can't think it's that early.
I don't know if they could declare
A national
holiday.
holiday. A national holiday. That I don't.
Well, didn't they declare independence on July 4th?
Yeah, but it wasn't a. But it wasn't. That wasn't
Like-
a. I think that's the throwaway. I think that's a major throwaway answer. You know,
But
we can eliminate that right away.
That's looking at it from a secular observance versus, well, I guess because it's a national holiday versus religious observance. I would go 1905.
Well,
Yeah. Can we?
Okay. Is that your final answer?
yeah, go ahead. I'm vacillating, but
No, don't vacillate.
okay.
Is that it? Is that final?
That's it. 1905.
1905 is incorrect.
Oh.
1776, wasn't it?
It is 1870 is the correct answer.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I just had
1870
this-
I don't know the circumstances around it, but that's what the reliable sources on the internet say.
That was a painful question.
That was a lot of work for
That was a lot of work.
nothing on either of our parts.
I loved watching the gears turn, and
All
that's
of our
good.
history teachers are screaming right now. They're watching.
They didn't teach us this in
I don't think we
school.
ever covered
They
that in
want
history.
that.
Yeah.
Taking religion out of schools.
Mrs. Betty Blue Hair is screaming, "Oh, I told you that." So
That was hard.
sorry, Miss Blue Hair. I fell
18.
asleep in that class.
Oh,
Okay, so I think that would make the next question Church of the Geek and Friend. So here
Church
you
of
go.
the Geek and Friend.
All right, the next question is I gotta click on that. Okay. The song The Little Drummer Boy is also known by what name?
Ooh.
Carol of the Drums, The Boy's Gift, Pa-Rum-Pa-Pum, or A Czech Carol?
Wow. I don't know this one.
I would go with Parumpa-Pum. That's what I call it.
Yeah,
I'm like, Parumpa-Pum-Pum.
yeah, you know.
Brian, what do you think? I'm thinking.
That was such a stunning answer, Brian.
Wasn't it though?
It was just so.
It's been a trademark of Church of the Geek for
Yeah.
7 years now. So
I think Carol of the Drums for some reason.
That sounds good.
But
Sure,
you
whatever.
sound right.
like whatever. I don't know any of this.
Eh.
These are really good trivia questions.
Yeah, this one was hard.
Jake, did you come up with these?
I
Oh, you
did.
know.
He made them all up. None of them
Well,
were.
Yeah.
I found them places
It's all fake.
on the interwebs.
You missed the easy questions.
That's true. First
Yeah.
round was a little bit more easy, but
It was the warm up. Do we want to go Carol of the Drums or the
Parumpapum.
Parum Pum Pum?
I would just figure if it's Parumpapum, it would be Parumpum because that's
Yeah.
We need another pum.
you need another pum. Got to get all the pums.
We're
Bum, bum,
one
bum.
pum short. Sorry.
Carol of the Drums, or that's fine.
A Czech Carol's hard to. That's a weird thing to throw in there, but
It is a weird thing. It's that outlier that they could go, oh, maybe that's the right one.
yeah.
But no,
Should we go?
I'm gonna go with you, Sam. Go
Okay.
for it.
We'll go Carol of the
Hey,
Drums.
Ma, this song over here is one pum low. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Lost
Okay,
the pum off the back.
I
of
heard the answer, Carol of the Drums. That is correct.
the- Ooh.
Sam, you come up big twice
It
tonight.
is.
You're good,
It
I
is
Sam.
totally thought that was a
correct.
made-up answer based
I-
on Carol of the Bells.
Yeah.
That's
You'd
what I
think,
thought.
right? But it's actually, I went into a whole random history of this song, as in I read one Wikipedia page. But yeah, It has dubious origins that might be Czech. That's where that comes in.
Okay.
And yeah, it's when people talk, people sometimes do refer to it as parum pum pum, and I agree. There's a missing a pum, but that was how it was originally written, I guess. I don't know. So anyway,
But that was a dead way that was not the answer because of the missing pum.
Oh, I should.
And there is the subtitle for this episode: The Missing Pum.
The Missing Pum.
Missing
There you
pum.
go. Very good.
The mystery novel, a Christmas mystery novel.
Okay, a Christmas mystery novel. There you go. Wow, good job, guys. Good job. Hard-earned
awesome
battle. You got
I'm
it.
so glad I don't have to write a sermon for tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna wipe me out.
You already got the title though, A Missing Pum. I mean, come on.
Missing pum.
And where are you going to
One
get your
pum
pum?
short.
Just come
Where
to
is your pum?
Jesus.
Come to Jesus. Get your rum and your pum and your pum.
And your
Only
paw.
Shayna,
Don't
only
forget the
Shayna
paw.
gets her rum from Jesus.
Holy Spirit, baby.
There you go. Well, okay. Creatively Christian. That means it's your turn to blow us away.
We're behind.
We're behind.
You are behind
I'm always
By
behind.
two.
by 2.
Yep.
You keep me honest
Wow.
there, Lynn? Keeping track yourself? Very good.
Hey, if she doesn't keep track, she can't argue the score later on.
Yeah.
Like
She's
they
right.
shouldn't have got that point.
It's not hard to keep track because you guys got the last one that we had that we missed. So that was
Mhm.
one. And then you just got
Oh,
this
yeah.
one.
Yeah, so you're at the end.
Okay.
You can get this net. You can get this.
Yeah, I
I'm
can
All right.
already-
Well, let's
I'm
see if we
already
can get this next
confused.
one.
question and keep
The
going.
minute math comes into play, I'm
Here's
confused.
the question for Creatively Christian. According to Spotify, the most played Christmas song in 2020 is White Christmas by Bing Crosby. It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas by Michael Bublé. It's The Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Andy Williams. Or All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
Okay, so I have a question. Who uses Spotify?
Most people,
Quite a
I
few
use
people.
Amazon Music. I'm really weird, but yes,
My
most
daughter,
people
my
use
15-year-old
Spotify.
daughter uses Spotify, so that proves that it's still relevant.
So I'm
You
just,
can-
so I'm just thinking that people my age don't. So probably,
Okay.
I mean, I
Ah.
remember Andy Williams when these were live. And White Christmas, I'm just talking through it, guys, but if we don't get it right, all this helps them out. Oh, well.
Right.
So
I'm saying Mariah Carey
you're saying Mariah Carey?
because she is the most, recently she's been the most played Christmas song ever since that came out. And we know that White Christmas is never sung by Bing Crosby. So except for that one time. So he never gets any more publicity for that. So,
There were probably some
But it
recordings
was
of it.
recorded.
oh well. He's also dead. So
I am good with it. Bill Brandon, what
Got
do you
that going for him.
I have no idea. I literally, if a Spotify come up and bit me, I wouldn't know that. So,
Yeah, I'd probably pet it and give it a name.
yeah. So
well, I'll go
Mariah
Bill.
Carey, I would say Mariah Carey or this bubble guy, Bublé or whatever his name is.
Michael Bublé is a pretty big deal. So
Not in my
but
world,
I'm
brother.
still
Not
going
in
with
my
Mariah
world.
Carey. My money is on Mariah Carey.
We'll go
I
for
say,
it.
I say, go with Bill. He knows
Final
music.
answer.
Final answers is correct. All I Want for Christmas by You by Mariah Carey is
Yeah.
the most played Christmas song in 2020. thus
And I will tell
far.
you that the least played podcast on Spotify is Church of the Geek. But we are on Spotify. It gets a couple
There you go.
plays a week. So yeah.
Not after this podcast, my
Not
brother.
after this one. It's
Yes.
going
What Lynn said about
even
it.
in the negative area.
Totally.
I'm just
Spotify's
watching our
gonna go.
metrics.
We don't want these people on here anymore.
They're gonna go delete.
Yeah.
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 It's also. I think it's also the number one on Amazon. I think it's the number one Christmas song played. Period.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you've ever seen those memes where it's like, it's the time of year for Mariah Carey to come out of her cave or whatever. Because
Oh
this
my
is
God.
the one time.
Now, see, if she
That's
came out of
Shadow.
a cave, that I would understand that. I would be there. I could give some insight. I'm all about the cave, but she's not in
Until
the cave.
Christmas, you
Yeah.
come out for Christmas.
Well,
And then
Bigfoot
if you
has to
see
be
your
seen
shadow, then
occasionally.
it's like 6 more weeks.
No, even Bigfoot has to come out and get a picture taken now and again. So.
That's true. A blurry one, definitely.
Yeah, that makes sense, especially since the breakup is 2 weeks before Christmas. While all this Christmas
That's
is you.
true.
You know what? We're breaking up. So
Yeah, I can tell you
Goodness.
exactly when Bigfoot's break up before Christmas. I can tell you exactly. So.
Good, good, good. Oh boy, oh boy. All right. To the point
Jake is
there.
going. I'm losing control. I can't. White
You should
knuckles
see
red
our
with
Monday
the mouse
meetings.
here, trying to move us forward.
Okay, we got 2 more questions of the multiple choice, and then you guys can ask each other questions, and it'll be a great partay. All right, Church of the Geek, this is for you. In 2020, what percentage, it should be singular, of U.S. consumers prefer to do all or most of their Christmas shopping online? Sorry for the math. What percentage of us Americans prefer shopping online?
All or
53%, 63%, 73%, or 93%?
Well, I know what my bedroom looks like right now.
Nah.
So,
what does it look like?
Okay.
it's got a lot of. I'm gonna say it's got a lot of boxes in it right now.
That seems,
Okay.
that seems
Yeah.
tangential.
I'm like,
I'm
Sorry,
watching
sorry.
like the
Sorry.
the FedEx trucks going by like 3-4 times a day.
Right.
73?
Yeah,
I'd say
my brain wants to go 93,
Yeah,
but
my brain wants to go 93 too, but
My brain was going
that's a
73,
little bit.
93. I mean, COVID. No one's coming out of their houses.
so 73.
Oh.
I'm good with 73.
They were going out of their houses today. I had to go pick up something, and it was like,
Yeah, 73.
let's say 73.
Shannon, you good with that?
Whatever you guys want to do.
This is the way.
Just don't blame me for the downfall.
Nah, 73.
I am sorry, that is not the correct answer.
Womp,
It's
womp,
not
womp.
73.
Oh.
It's Sam's fault.
So
I'm
we
sorry.
will pass it to our friends at Creatively Christian. What?
All right,
do you guys
guys,
think?
what do you think?
I think it's 93.
I don't think it's as high as 93. I think that there's at least 37% who don't know what a computer is, so or how to use it.
I
Yeah, but
will
they're
attest
calling
to
their
that.
grandkids and getting them to order it online.
Boy, I don't know, because the people who don't have computers are the older folks, and a lot of the older folks are not going out.
Yeah,
So
but are they shopping online?
yeah, this is difficult.
When I was a little boy.
I can tell you
Back in
that
my day.
in Texas, it would not be 93% because people are doing whatever they want to.
True.
I don't know, guys.
We're talking about the U.S. We're talking about
63 or 93. Do you think those are our 2 choices, or do you think 53 has a chance?
Yeah, I think if it was 93, you'd probably be hearing a lot more about it in the news, honestly. So it's probably 63.
there's
Probably
still a
right,
lot of
man.
traffic out when I drive by malls, so
That's just
we're
people who
still
are after
going
you,
out.
Bill.
Yeah, I mean, things here are just covered up, but I don't know that they can. Can people shop in New York City or in California?
Let's do
I
63.
don't know.
I don't think it's all
Okay.
closed down. I don't think it's draconian. I don't think it's.
All right, what do you say, Lynn? 63? Hello, Lynn.
I don't really know. I have a feeling that we'll say 63 and it's going to be 93, but
Oh, well, let's go for it.
well, Brandon,
Final
Brandon,
answer.
Gotcha, nothing gained.
63.
you're our fearless leader. You go for it.
Final answer 63 or French fries, one or the other.
The answer is not French fries, but it is 63.
Yeah.
It is 63.
Oh,
Kind of surprising to me too.
It
I
is
thought it would have
surprising.
been higher,
Yeah.
but
That's still
the
like
language
2/3
there-
of consumers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Christmas shopping is
Right.
sacred to a lot of people. It is
That's
the
true.
entire. It's the that is the season is Christmas shopping. Without that, they're just like,
Jump off a cliff.
Yeah.
good job, good
Yeah.
call, y'all.
Yeah.
Good.
Now we're only one
Creatively
behind,
Christian.
I think.
I think you're tied.
Are we?
Yeah.
That's how I did my math.
I think you're tied.
Oh, because we saved this one, I guess. Okay.
No, that's
Yeah,
right. You're
'cause you
tied now,
said-
and you can actually pull ahead with your question now.
This was saved. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Here's the next question for Creatively Christian. Okay. Which pop song has won the Christmas singles chart #1 for the UK twice? For some reason, the UK is the only one that does the Christmas singles chart #1. So the options are Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, Baby It's Cold Outside by Dean Martin, Do They Know It's Christmas by Band-Aid, or Can We Fix It by Bob the Builder?
Bob the Builder, yeah.
Which pop song has won the Christmas singles chart #1 twice?
Okay, guys, can we
you, Bill.
throw out Bob the Builder? I'm just wondering.
Yeah, probably.
So I have a coworker who was from England. He's still from England, but and he
Yeah.
says that Christmas in the UK is not as hyped up as we do in the US. So they have one Christmas song, and the song that he said is not on this list. So
Well, we can't phone a friend, so
So-
that doesn't help, Bill.
Okay. So the question is the Christmas singles chart things people get at Christmas and play at Christmas, or does it have to actually be a Christmas song?
I think it's what's on the radio.
Because, I mean, I would have to think that if all of these Bohemian Rhapsody is like way outplayed the rest of them.
Yeah, but would
So
Bohemian,
just to-
Christmas single.
would
Just to
Bohemian
offer some
Rhapsody
clarification.
win? Okay, go ahead, Jake.
Well, no, Lynn has a good question. I think this is just to elaborate on the question. The Christmas singles chart toppers are decided by what is most played during the Christmas season. That's how they decide it. What's most played during the
It's
Christmas
like radio
season.
play. It's like our Billboard charts, except this is
Right.
the UK
Right.
for the Christmas season. Mhm.
My guess is Bohemian Rhapsody, unless y'all have.
You think they're
I
going to be
can't
playing that at
imagine
Christmas?
anybody's listening
Twice.
to Dean Martin anymore.
I would guess, do they know it's Christmas
Yeah, that's
or
what I would
something
think.
completely not? I would not guess Dean Martin.
Yeah, I think it's Do They Know It's Christmas, because that was pretty big back in the day, you know, when it was out. And this is a past tense question. So it's has won, right? So
Twice.
This was twice.
Yeah,
This
so
was twice. They won.
I think Bill's right. I think it's Do They Know It's Christmas. So.
Okay, well, I will just yield to y'all because I've never heard of Band-Aid except for putting it on a cut. So
All right, final answer. Do They Know It's Christmas by Band-Aid?
That answer is not correct.
Ah,
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. I gotta listen.
Do it.
Listen to this.
Brian
I
knows
think it because it was twice. I think it is Bohemian Rhapsody. Once when it was originally released, and second when the Freddie Mercury movie just came out,
Ah,
and so it hit twice.
okay.
That's the reason why.
I would have said, do they know it's Christmas as well? So that was my first shot. But Bohemian Rhapsody, I'll take your argument there.
I was thinking Queen in the UK for Christmas because of their observance for Boxing Day. I know Boxing Day is a really big deal in the UK. I don't really remember all of the context for Boxing Day, but I don't know. Queen.
Well,
just
it's over
seems to
the
be-
whole. It's over the whole Christmas season. So,
Mhm.
Right.
and that because that movie was out in the end of the was the end of 2019. Was it?
What's it?
You know, Bohemian Rhapsody. That's the easy come, easy go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the long.
Can somebody sing it for us?
Yes. I
No,
can,
no,
but I
because then we will lose the lost train. Yeah. No, okay.
Oh, that one.
won't. Yeah.
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 Let him go.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche.
And
And there it goes.
All right, I think it's Bohemian Rhapsody.
Thunderbolts and lightning.
Very, very frightening me.
All right. Is that final answer?
Yeah, it's fair.
Yes.
Bohemian Rhapsody is correct. But not quite for the reason you said, although you were totally
Oh.
onto something, Brian.
It was perfect logic, though.
It was the second time it topped is when Freddie Mercury died.
Oh, that's a
1994.
yeah.
But why
Now,
at Christmas?
here's-
That makes no sense. Why at Christmas? It's not a Christmas song.
It's just what people play. I don't
Again,
know.
remember, I think I think Bill's friend is right. It's not a big deal. It's just what it gets played over that time and whatever.
That is so weird.
So here's the real surprise though.
Mm.
In 2000, "Can We Fix It" by Bob the Builder was the chart topper.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yep.
That's
Where
awesome.
did
Wow.
that song go?
Can
Nope,
we- okay,
nope,
yep.
nope. All right,
Nope.
so from now on,
Actually, I
Lynn,
was just singing with my
Play
friend.
it on
with my
repeat
son.
on your
Yeah.
Spotify so that you can get to the chart topper.
Bob
now-
the Builder, can't we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes,
yes,
we can.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
Duck
Okay.
and Ducky.
Theme song.
Dee, dee, dee.
I hear you.
Sorry. All right.
Brian is my people.
Yes.
That's because I have children of the appropriate age.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly.
And I'm still a children of the appropriate age. So,
Yeah.
all right. Sorry, Lynn. You get to pick all the answers from now on. I stink. So,
You guys are fine.
Let's
Thank
wait.
you.
Let's see the question. All right, Jake, what are we doing now?
So now it is
Tell them what
time
they've
to
won.
ask your own questions that you guys came up with.
To ourselves.
So
what's the
Not to
score?
yourselves.
First of all,
Oh,
Yeah, what's
the
our score?
score, I'm doing some math. Shouldn't take too long.
I think we tied it back up.
carry the one, divide by pi.
I have
Pie.
Church of the Geek 9 and Creatively Christian 8. That's what I have.
What do you got, Lynn?
Hmm.
I haven't been keeping score.
Oh,
No,
just
you're
gave up.
gonna have to believe me then.
All
So,
I know is Brian said that if we got the last question right, we would go ahead, which means we were tied before that.
mhm.
Oh, right.
We didn't get it. They did, which
So
means
we are back
they
up
went
one.
ahead.
Okay.
Yep, that's right.
Yep.
I can
It's-
go
it's a
back to the
contest.
question.
Zero sum games. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, math is not my specialty. I always tell people the only math I deal with, the only numbers I deal with is the book of numbers in the Bible because I'm a minister. So, and I never even preach out of numbers anyway. So there you go.
Man.
Nobody preaches on numbers.
Yeah, nobody preaches on numbers.
You got Balaam. That's about the only fun thing.
It's the
and the
only
12
good
spies.
story. Yeah.
12 spies too.
3.
That quail story. Not too dead
Okay.
every time.
Okay. So, since it technically would be Church of the Geeks' turn, since we're kind of alternating, why don't the geeks can go first with their questions, and they can ask the other team. So I don't know which of you geeks want to go first, but you can ask the other team, and if they get it right, they get a point, and if they get it wrong,
Okay.
you tell us the answer.
All right. Now, were these supposed to be multiple choice?
Or does it matter?
multiple
I
choice,
think I
right?
said multiple
I see.
choice.
I see heads nodding. Okay.
But
And
yeah.
so this is the case.
that
Shane,
way it
if,
just makes it a little easier.
Shane, if you haven't gotten a question, you now have some time to get a question. So I'll start.
Or do you have
Unless-
like, how many questions do you have, Brian? Because maybe if Shayna didn't bring one, you could send her one.
I have one. I mean,
Bill
I could
has a
probably.
bunch.
Yeah.
He can give you
I
some.
have two. I'll send Shayna a
Oh,
question.
you'll send her. That's so. That's
So nice of
generous
you.
you.
Cheating.
All right.
Okay.
I just know you. I just know
Brian.
you had something at church earlier, Shayna. So
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start with mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Shannon can Google something right quick.
Yeah. Okay.
He's pulling it up. He's searching.
Now, in the classic 1977 Christmas Jim Henson television special, Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Excuse me, would you give me the name of that again?
Sorry. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Emmett Otter and his friends, Wendell Porcupine, Harvey Beaver, and Charlie Muskrat, joined forces to win the $50 prize in the talent show in Waterville, forming a band known as A, Emmett's Old Time Jug Band, B, Riverside Harmonizers, C, River Bottom Nightmare Band, or D, the Frogtown Hollow Jubilee Jug Band.
This is
Brandon?
a Christmas question?
Yeah. It was a Christmas show. It was a Jim Henson Christmas show. I think it's A. Bill,
How
what
did I
do
know?
you think?
Go for it, guys, because I never heard of it.
Bill, what do you think?
Nope. I'm not in the ballpark. This is not a big
Hey.
ballpark question.
You went with Emmett's Old Time Jug Band.
You got it.
It is Frogtown Hollow Jubilee Jug Band.
Yeah, I thought A was a little too obvious.
Obvious.
I've never heard of that movie at all. So
What?
Okay,
What do you
It's
mean? What?
great.
this is also, we just talked about this on TheoCon Thursday, and I said Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, and Shayna and Will and all looked at me, went, "What?" I'm like, "How do you not know this?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a Jim Henson
I
classic.
should have listened. Should have tuned in on Thursday.
Although
It's one
I
of the
would-
best Christmas specials."
Although I wouldn't say it's kind of on the same level as Fraggle Rock, right? I mean, it's not like, the Muppet Show great. Right?
But it's also a twist of the Gift of the Magi, which was interestingly a question earlier. So,
I get it,
either.
but we can't. I don't think we can call it a Jim Henson classic, right? It's not on the same level as Charlie Brown Christmas, right?
Brandon, those are fighting words.
Hey, well, that's fine. Well, how far is Pennsylvania
question
from the
is-
It's
country of
all-
Alabama?
Does
Well,
Star
it
Wars
depends. The
count
middle of
as a Jim
Pennsylvania is
Henson
pretty much
classic?
Alabama.
I wish I got a harder question for y'all after that zinger.
Gosh.
We just
All
lost
right,
all of our
creatively-
special listeners.
Creatively Christian, who wants to present their question?
I'll
I'm
go
ready.
first.
Oh, go ahead, Lynn. Ladies first.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Sam and Brian and Shayna. We're talking about the movie It's a Wonderful Life. What is the name of the angel? 4 options. Clarence Oddbody, Clarence Goodbody, Dudley Goodbody, or Dominic Angelo.
Okay, I know his first name is
I
Clarence.
was going to say, I know it's Clarence. Clarence Goodbody makes the most sense. What would Francis Ford Coppola do?
I only remember the images in the movie, not.
Yeah. Clarence Oddbody. No, I'd say Sarah. I have no reason to put my hat on it, but I would say Clarence Goodbody.
Okay, let's go with that one. Goodbody. Clarence Goodbody.
Clarence Goodbody.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Yep. Clarence Oddbody.
Ah, wow.
And he
Does it-
was born, by the way, in May of 1853, the angel who never really existed. So
Right.
Huh.
Wow.
That's a deep dive.
Lynn,
That's
we're going
good,
to have a
though.
movie night together.
at least you'd heard of the movie.
I'm
knew the answer to that
I'm
one.
still stunned at the wow.
I know the movie, Brian, and remember watching it fondly. So
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Right.
Sam,
have-
Shayna, you got a question?
Do you have one, Shayna, or do you want me to go ahead?
No, you go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, I have one, but I need to figure out how to form it into a question.
Okay.
make it easy. That's fine.
Okay. Sticking with the movie theme, in the 1964 cult classic Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, it received a Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter reading of 22%. Was the audience rating? I will give four options for the audience rating. This is not the tomato meter reading. This is the audience rating. Was it A, 2%, B, 28%, C, 23%, or D, 14%?
I think the
Flip it back.
audience always likes movies better than the critics do. So I think it's going to be higher than 22%.
Okay, question. So is the Rotten Tomato higher mean they liked it less, or is a lower Rotten Tomato score meaning they liked it less?
Lower is worse.
So lower is worse.
Yeah, for Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah.
So the
Not
tomato
bad.
score was what, 24?
Was 22.
It was 22.
So if the audience was 28, they didn't like it as well as the critics.
They liked it better.
They liked it more than the critics.
Okay.
The
so
higher the score, the better the movie.
So it has to be higher than 22, right?
Doesn't have to
If-
be, no.
Guessing.
If
Well, if you go by Bill's logic, he was
right.
What were the numbers, Brandon?
2%, 28%, 23% and 14%.
73%.
Oh, 73.
Ooh.
That makes a big difference. So it's 2, 28, 73, and 14.
Yes.
Oh, well, that changes things.
Okay, coming out of ignorant left field here, because I never saw that one either. I'm just going to say 73%. Because if it was a cult classic,
Yeah, that's what I was
did I
thinking.
remember that cult classic?
Yep.
A
I
whole lot
remember
of
I know
that.
he
people had to
said cult
see it,
classic.
even though
I think it was
cults
tongue in
sometimes
cheek.
are small. Did that confuse anyone?
Nope, I got you, Lynn. I'm tracking. And Lynn's been twice so far, and we haven't gone with her, Bill, and we missed it both times.
Oh yeah, but the
Right.
third time's
So I was thinking higher, so 73. What do you think, Bill?
Okay, 73.
73 it is, Sam.
28.
Ah,
28.
the logic was good. We just
The logic was good. It was
I was ready. I was with you, Lynn. I'm all for. I didn't know that. I was right with it. I'm like, yeah, that actually sounds exactly like what would happen on Rotten
that's
Tomatoes.
the problem though, because
yeah.
you can get lots of viewership, but if it's a cult, that means it was small viewership.
There are like these
Right.
it is like it's listed on IMDb. They call it a cult film. And
Wow.
yeah, usually like some of these ones like Rocky Horror Picture Show where like the critics hate it, but
Right.
the audience loves it. So
Right. What was the title again? I'm going to go watch it. That's right up my alley.
Yeah.
let me see if I can.
Santa
Was-
Claus
It
and
is
the
called Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Awesome.
Wow.
It's one of the
Beautiful.
most awesome Mystery Science 3000 episodes as well.
Awesome.
Sure it
awesome.
is.
I'll have to read my Russian 8 Men from Space and then go watch that one. That'll be perfect. So, all right,
I
Bill, you
was
got a
gonna say, I'm
question?
gonna say you invited a bunch of geeks on.
This is what you get.
This is what you get. Sorry, folks.
No,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what we expect.
Absolutely. It's a great question.
You almost
Great.
got a question about the canonicity of the Star Wars holiday special. So
Oh,
that one I think I could rock. So,
I've seen that one. I've at least heard of that.
all right, Bill, you got a question?
This question is about It's a Wonderful Life. What is the silly tune? What is the silly tune song Janie is practicing on the piano? Is it Silent Night? B, Hark the Herald Angels Sing? C, Jingle Bells? Or D, Auld Lang Syne?
Auld Lang Syne they sing in the bar. It's Hark the Herald Angels Sing in the thing because then the bell on the tree starts swinging and Clarence gets his wings.
Clarence
And
Oddbody.
Clarence Oddbody.
Oddbody.
Thank you very much. I'm Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
I'll go with you.
I'm feeling super confident on that one. Shayna, you good with that?
I think she stepped out.
I am good with it. I am back. Thanks, Brandon. I know, right? It was quick. I just had to pee.
Thanks for sharing.
Welcome. You're welcome.
There's all that IPA she just drank.
yeah,
We,
Goes right through
we
you.
sincerely hope everything came out okay. So, yeah.
The phone, drinking in the car.
We're into groaner territory here, Jake. Save us.
yeah.
all right. What's your answer?
Yeah, Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
Is that the way?
That is
That
this
is the way.
You are correct. It is Hark the Herald Angels Sing. And then Auld Lang Syne is afterwards.
Oh, is it afterwards? I thought they were doing it in the bar.
Nope, not at the bar.
Oh.
You have to go see it again. You have to go watch that.
I know.
I do. I have been terrible on those questions tonight.
That's why I chose
Yeah.
a question from that movie.
That's a good question.
I have never watched that movie the whole way through.
You're missing something, Sam.
I know.
You're missing something.
I'll share you the other questions when we're
You
done.
missed
Yeah.
you're missing the special effects when Clarence's wings grow out of his back when he flies away. It's pretty cool.
Are they metal?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Dark Angel? Just
All the heaven
Sing.
scenes,
Yeah.
amazing.
It's awesome.
okay.
That's in the extended director's cut.
That's 4.5 hours long.
That's,
So
in the,
Well, you
that's
know.
the Snyder's
The
cut.
big scene is
The
when
Snyder cut,
swimming
yes.
pool opens up.
The Snyder.
Shannon, you got your question?
Sure. I don't know how to ask this. I just threw it together.
Go for it.
Perfect.
Go for it.
Jump
Do
in.
it.
Did you already talk about the Magi?
The gift of the Magi?
I talked about the story, the gift of the Magi, but that's it.
I talked about the shoestrings the Magi's were
Yeah,
wearing.
we didn't talk
but-
about the Magi, the Magi.
No, we haven't talked
Not
about the
like the
Magi
real
Magi.
Bible
people.
or the movie or the
Like their names?
No, go ahead.
No,
Ask us the question.
for it.
Okay. So, in some tellings of the story of the Magi or the kings, right, as they've come to be known, in these stories, they are actually identified by name. Can you name the 3 names that are provided to these Magi? And bonus, if you can name them and the region they are from.
This is a multiple choice question.
It can be. Do you want it to be?
That was the
I
instruction.
think multiple choice would definitely be helpful for them.
That was
All
the
right,
instructions.
sorry.
I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wish I would have been all like smart like Jake and prepared like a little slide for this. Okay.
I'm not that smart. It's fine.
I don't think we need multiple choice. Everybody knows it's Mo, Larry, and Curly. I mean, you know, that's easy.
Minnie, Mo, and Jack.
I know
Okay.
one of them.
So we're naming the Magi. Option A, Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. Option B, Melchior, Gaspar, Balthazar. Option C, Ishmael, Jacob, Isaac. Those are your 3 options.
B.
Yeah, it's B.
Final answer.
B.
Correct.
I already knew
Yeah.
Balthazar was one of them, and I heard
Balthazar is the only one I knew too. Yeah.
I know, right?
I
Bonus,
learned that from
you
Psych.
can name the regions.
Jersey.
Stop.
Queens. I don't know.
I always like question.
Balthazar, isn't he? He's traditionally from Africa, right? That's all I know.
Yeah, they listed him from either like the northern regions of Africa or Arabia.
Okay.
But yeah, I always love the story around the Magi and trying to guess how many there actually were. So,
True.
Right.
good
Awesome
job.
question. Good question.
Okay, wait. I do want to know where they're all from, though. Traditionally, do you have that information?
Sure. Now this was a quick Google thing that I just did. So
And it's-
Melchior, these
We
are
don't
like
know. It's not really historical, I don't think.
regions.
but
So Melchior we have from Persia. Gaspar is from Caspar or a region in India. And Balthazar, they have from the northern region of Africa, East Africa, or they listed Arabia, but I'm imagining they meant the Middle East.
It's why. So it's
Interesting.
typically if they were considered kings, right? They represent the kings of the world coming to pay homage to Jesus, right? And at the time that this legend starts to arise, it's they know of 3 continents, right? Europe, Asia, and Africa. And so they have one king from each continent come, and so it pays homage to Jesus that way. So that's why one is always black, because it comes from Africa. One comes, so that's.
Well, there's some discrepancy around whether or not they were actually king.
Well, yeah, no, I don't think that they were, but that technically, but that's how they were interpreted. That was where it all plays out that way, which I think just historically why we get those 3. So
Now, if you just look at the biblical reference, it's like the wise men from the east.
Right.
And why would they know about the star and the timing? Well, it's because Daniel prophesied about that, and he was the chief magi. And then why didn't they know where? So why did they have to ask and be told Bethlehem, which comes from Micah? It's because they knew Daniel because he was the chief magi of the east, but they didn't know Micah. So they had to come and say where. So that's
Oh, listen, y'all getting to preaching now.
And,
Got some preachers on here.
The claymation Christmas version of the We Three Kings song is possibly the best one that's ever been done in the history of the world. So if you get a chance to
I've never
watch that
never heard of
claymation
that.
Christmas special,
Huh.
We
I
Three
didn't
Kings.
know they had one.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh
yeah.
have to go look it up.
Awesome.
Right on.
All right, Brandon, you got the last question, right?
I got a question. I don't know if it's the last one or not.
Good.
Oh,
I think it
Here
is.
it is.
Okay.
All right. So
I saw all the answers. Nice.
Yep, well, I'm going to give them to you anyway. So, in the 1964 Rankin Bass Classic, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what is the name of the doe who thinks Rudolph is cute? Is it A, Roxanne? Is it B, Clarice? Is it C, Janice? Or is it D, Corrine?
Oh my,
It's Clarice.
Clarice.
I'm gonna say it's Clarice.
Roxanne.
I think it's Clarice.
Roxanne. Boy, now
You left a put on the
right. That one's got a whole nother.
You
Ah,
don't have
that's
to
got a
turn
whole
on
other-
your red nose.
Yeah, no.
remix.
No, it's Clarice though.
It's
That's your
She
final
thinks
answer?
I'm cool.
Is that your final answer?
I'm good with that. Yeah. Yes, it is. This is the way.
I love
is
the
the way.
dramatic pause, Brian. That was great.
Just,
All right.
I was waiting for them to raise any objection.
All right. You guys get to play in the reindeer games. You got it right. It was Clarice. Answer B. Good job.
All right.
Interesting
All
side
right.
note. How many times is the word Roxanne sung in the song Roxanne?
Never heard
12.
the song.
a lot because it's in there.
It's a lot. Like 24.
Okay. I just watched that episode of Community where they sing that a lot because of the timelines. But if you haven't watched that show, you don't know what I mean. But anyway,
Who wrote the song? Who wrote the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
I don't know
Oh.
if
Burl
Burl
Ives?
Ives,
No,
Burl
Burl
Ives
sang
sang
it.
it.
He sings
sang
it.
I don't know who wrote
it
it.
was originally a
I know
short
who-
story turned into a poem and then into a song and then to a movie. So which one are you talking about?
Anyway, 21 and a half.
The
Oh,
one who wrote the
Roxanne.
song originally. Anybody?
What's his name?
Gene
No, I know
Autry.
who sang it.
Oh, Gene Autry.
Autry.
I knew he sang
Ah.
it. I knew he sang it. Just
Gene
listen to it
Autry
today.
wrote it. So that's how long ago that was.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Oh,
By the way,
I don't know who it is.
my other two answers, Janice and Corrine, they were actually the actresses in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. One
Nice.
played Mrs.
Clever.
Claus and one
Very good.
played Rudolph's mom. So
Rudolph's mommy.
yeah,
For you, Brandon.
who got shot?
God, by
No,
because
no, wait,
man
that's
has
a-
entered the
that's
That's
forest.
Bambi.
Oh,
Wrong movie.
man has entered
Oh
the
boy.
forest.
Oh boy.
I almost
line
wanted
in-
to have a question about the Bumble because he's my favorite.
If you want trivia, I went and saw the original Bambi in the theaters when it first came out.
Nice.
Were you traumatized after that,
That
Lynn?
would sound,
No,
yeah.
no, but I'll tell you, Old Yeller killed me.
No, back then
That
they
was
gave
like-
every kid a hoof when they left the theater, and it's like, hey,
This is not a movie. This is terrible. Old Yeller. Oh my gosh.
Yeller. Oh.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
terrible
educational.
stuff.
Go out and kill your own dear kids.
Where the Red Fern
Wow.
Girls got me. That was the one that got me.
Mm.
So
One
I
burned
haven't
up.
seen that one.
that was the book. It wasn't the movie. So
I've
Gotcha.
heard of it.
I read the book Old Yeller. That was a similar ending, but they didn't change the ending for the movie. I'll tell you that.
No.
Did you read the book Lad, a Dog?
Mm-mm.
Oh, see, that was a classic too. But it starts out with Lad by the fireplace and
roasting
things
on
are
the spit.
looking good. And like,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
let's bring this.
Brandon,
down
we have
to
got to
it.
get you on our podcast.
So before we get too much into animal murder, and let's
It was euthanasia for
get
Old
back to
Yeller,
the-
okay?
to
It
the
was
show.
not murder.
They were cooking Christmas dinner. Don't worry about it.
And no
Okay.
Martians really died in the movie Santa Conquers the Martian.
Yeah, he just
Good.
subjected them into slavery. It's no problem. You know.
Well, dark turn. Okay, well,
The ending.
as I'm sure you're wondering, the final score, if I counted correctly, which is a big if, I have Creatively Christian at 9 and Church of the Geek at 11.
Wow.
Is it
I'm
Congratulations.
shocked.
Yeah.
I am shocked.
Good job, guys. Woohoo, and gals.
Thank you.
Look, I'm just gonna say it's all because Sam knew that
They like fried
Japan
chicken in
ate
Japan.
KFC on Christmas Eve.
No, I'll tell you that I think the momentum changed when Shayna got here.
Yep, absolutely.
It just
Actually,
changed the whole
it
tempo
did.
of everything.
Yeah,
She blindsided all of us.
she's our
That's
Calvary.
amazing.
Nick the whole way through.
There you go.
It was
I
not a
love you
blowout.
guys. I feel like I lost our last 2 questions.
It all worked out. It's fine.
That's okay. We lost the first 7, so don't worry about it. No issues. So, you know.
All right. Well, we have been going for an hour 45, and I think it's a good place to wrap it up. Let's is there any closing thoughts? Brian, Sam, Shayna, do you guys want to yeah, it is quite sad. But do you guys want to point us somewhere? Where do you exist on the interwebs? Any call to actions?
Yeah, again, we are Geek Church on Twitter, geekchurch.blogspot.com. We are on Apple Podcasts, we're on Amazon, we're on Spotify, all of those places, iHeartRadio, Stitcher. We're on all of them. But please feel free to check us out. Drop us a note. Tell us we were unfair in our questions. I don't know, but but I just want to wish everyone really Merry Christmas and have a great holiday season for everybody. Happy New Year. Stay safe.
Yep. Thank you for setting all this up and wrangling
so much
everything.
fun.
And yep.
It was a lot of fun.
Have to do it again next year.
Yeah. And Shayna, go ahead. Drop.
Yeah.
Give us a Theocon shout out.
Yes, thank you for having me to participate in this wonderful Christmas trivia with this wonderful, illustrious group. I had so much fun. We have to do this again. Please visit www.theocon.live to receive updates, even though I haven't updated anything on there recently, but that's okay. Go to YouTube to see our Theocon Thursdays, where we feature a different topic every week. And so thankful for a wonderful team, which Brian Bennett is a part of. And I just learned that Jingle Bells was actually written for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
It never
That
mentions
almost
Christmas.
was a trivia question. Yeah.
I'm with you, Jake. I see you.
I like it. Game changer. Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't know about your Thursday thing. Definitely gonna have to check that out.
Uh,
That
The
sounds
third
really
Thursday
exciting.
of every month.
Do you guys get Matt Brake on there ever? See?
Yeah, Matt was just on with us.
Was he?
Alright.
Cool. He's a good guy.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say that on record, so but
Oh my gosh.
He publishes a lot of my stuff, so I'm
You
grateful.
gotta like him.
sweet.
Yeah. All right. And one of the Creatively Christian people, any last words about the upcoming podcast? What are you pointing at, Lynn?
Brandon's there.
Oh, no.
It's like you're pointing to Bill.
It's like I was seeing Bill. Like, all right.
That's off screen for me, so I don't even know what everybody else is saying.
Sorry, someone has turned me on. May I reply?
Touch my hand, Brandon. Touch
Where-
my hand.
I'm
No.
touching it, I think.
Not
I don't know
working.
where you are.
Like you're like way down there.
E.T.
Yeah.
All right, so again, we appreciate everybody being on this evening from Theophany Media's Creatively Christian podcast. We've been so blessed by this evening, laughing with brothers and sisters in Christ, and I'm just super stoked that I got to meet 2 more brothers and 1 more sister that I'm going to spend eternity with, and that is just such a cool thing. We'd love for you to check us out on our podcast coming out in January at theophanymedia.com/creatively-Christian, where we're hopefully going to be connecting Christian creatives from all over the globe and highlighting and inspiring new Christian creatives everywhere to use their gifts that God has given them for His kingdom's glory. So I know for me personally, super stoked to meet you all. It was so much fun playing. Can't wait till next year. And maybe we'll have an even bigger group, but this was such a blast. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
It blessed me. So
Great to
thank
meet
Awesome.
you.
It was awesome.
Yeah, thanks all of you guys for being here. It was awesome. Yeah, again, if you want to just check out Theophany Media, that's kind of semi-producing this thing. I say semi because it's a little bit crazy, but that's okay. We're at theophanymedia.com and on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Theophany Media. That was a little @. So love
That's
for
nice.
you
I like
guys
it.
to join us. I don't know.
You're good. It's good. I like it.
Yeah. Awesome. And then as Brian said, Creatively Christian is going to be on January 7th specifically. That's the first Thursday in January. So be waiting right on the podcast app of your choice. And as soon as it drops, boom. We'll actually drop with 4 episodes, so you'll have a lot to listen to.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you everybody for being here, and to the audience and the crew here, Merry Christmas, have a safe and happy holiday season.
It's good to meet you all.
Same here. Same here.
Eat church, man.
Thank you for having us.
That's fabulous.
Merry Christmas.